Welcome to Mindful Eating. Enjoy. At the end of this video, you will get a sample of the rest of the course. So I recommend checking out that course. Welcome to Mindful Eating and this introduction. From this video, you'll get a good idea of what this course is going to look like. I was introduced to mindfulness eating in my study of becoming a mindfulness trainer, and I have always been really crazy about food and how everything is prepared. So therefore I discovered that mindful eating is one of the things that I truly enjoy. First off, I want to give you a slight glimpse of how much fun mindful eating can be. Right here.
I love lemon flavor. It's one of my favorite flavors. So since it's so refreshing and such a good summer flavor,
I would say that that's a pretty relaxing practice, wouldn't you? What you need to know about mindfulness eating, it's practicing what you do every single day is eating with a little more attention than what you usually do. Mindfulness guides you through this process, and there are several benefits that can come of this practice. So therefore, it's interesting to learn more about this. So you'll be able to discover what many others before you have already discovered from mindful eating. And the thing with mindful eating is I can tell you about it, I can give you information about it, but wouldn't it be more interesting to practice it, to experience it, and to develop that skill? I suggest that we're going to practice together right here, right now. Think about the senses that you have right now. So your senses are taste, touch, sound, and what you see and what you smell. So let's practice. What do you see right now? Name 3 things that you see. Me, for example, let me see. I see this. I also see this. I also see this. 3 things, right? Did I say that? I'm showing you. I'm not even seeing because I'm looking at the camera, so I see a laptop, but let me look. Okay. So this is the sense seeing. And what sounds do you hear right now? I personally, when I practice this, I'd rather close my eyes. So I'm going to close my eyes. You can practice this as well by closing your eyes. Name 2 sounds that you hear. I hear the heater running and a clock. What do you hear? Now the sense touch. Name 1 thing that you feel. I feel the coldness of my feet. My toes are really cold right now. And I feel also the tightness of this part of my shirt because I rolled it up. How about you? Now for smell. I smell the vanilla from this candle right now. I really smell it now. You don't have to grab something that has a smell, but just observe. Do you smell something or don't you? And of course, mindful eating is about taste. So what sensations do you feel in your mouth and in your throat? And of course, this works best with just grabbing something. So I'm gonna grab like a little mint right now. If you don't have anything at hand, you could also grab a glass of water or nothing. That's okay too if you don't taste anything, or maybe see what sensations you feel in your mouth, like how does it feel in your mouth, all of that stuff. Maybe you feel your teeth, maybe you feel, you know, that type of thing. And is there any taste that is in there? For me, I'm gonna use this mint. It doesn't even taste like mint. It tastes like eucalyptus. So this is an introduction to what your senses can be like. Mindfulness eating though, I want to practice that with you during the course. So this is a short introduction on the senses, and what mindfulness eating is a little bit about is like, it is just picking one of the senses and then really practicing to zoom in on this. So what we did right now is just a snippet of attention. We didn't even deep dive into this, but it is a skill. I'm gonna take this out. But it is a skill that you can deepen. So we will definitely get into that during the course. How was it for you to practice this? To be introduced by this? Did you already know about this? And how often are you aware of your sensational, all the sensational stimulus that gets, you know, that is absorbed by you during a day? I mean, I personally think there's so much absorption throughout the day that is really interesting, because there's also other things going on, like your thoughts and situations and maybe emotions or stuff like that. And therefore it is not always, or maybe you bombard yourself with stimulation but you don't really get everything from it. This is my experience. So when I every single time that I practice this skill, for me it feels like there is so much to discover from taking out sensations and experimenting with just leaving them out as much as I can and just fastly entering them in my life, to doing mindfulness eating where you deep dive into it this upcoming week. How can you be more mindful of your sensations? Is there a moment that you could plan where you think of, hey, what do I hear? Let me focus on that. What are all the things that I hear during a day? Or a day where you could say like, oh, I would like to think of all the sensations, like if I leave some out or if I just let the day become just. How can you integrate this introduction to mindful eating to your own daily life? Or maybe you would like to already try out during eating your food to be aware that you're eating your food. Just pay more attention to when you eat. Is that something that is interesting for you to do? And if you decide, yeah, that's a nice idea, I'd like you to answer the question, what meal though this upcoming week? So I think for myself I'm gonna pick upcoming week. I think I'm gonna pick the sensation of touch, because that's something I need most in my days to pay attention to, because it's winter out here, it's pretty cold, and that is something that I should be a little bit more aware of. So I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention this week. And when will I pay attention? I think especially in the mornings and in the evenings, because those are the times where I'm less mindful. And then all of a sudden I think, oh, I think I'm really cold and I want to fix it. So I'm curious what I will discover if I pay more attention. We are introducing the senses first, and then slowly and gradually we'll integrate mindful eating in your weekly life. What do you think of this? Do you think you're up for the challenge? Do you think that you can observe more than I will this upcoming week? I'm curious. Now you've had the introduction to mindful eating. I hope you enjoyed it. Now that you look back at what you've learned from this video and what you've practiced in this video, and now that you have some ideas on how to integrate this introduction to your own life at home, what do you think now that you look back at this video? I promised you a sneak peek into the rest of the course, and here it is.
Yeah, let's have a go at this. So let me know, do you agree with me? Do you also love lemon? I'm curious. Okay, so if you love lemon in general, in your food, cakes, drinks, and so on and so forth, comment in the comment section down below, yay or nay for lemon. Because I want to know about you. I want to learn about you guys. So yay or nay lemons down below right now.
Thank you for viewing. Bye bye.